just want to skirt around this dude because I don't want to do an intro with a tractor all up in my view. Ugh. What is one man to do? Alright, that is what one man is to do. So today is quite the momentous occasion. I'm heading up to my local Indian dealership, and with much anticipation and much waiting, they are finally getting around to a demo day. But this is going to be unlike any demo day I've ever done before. So let's go on up there and see what they've got going on. So I'm always looking into new technology. I always kind of like the new style, if you will. And the demo day that the Indian dealership up the road is putting on is a bit unique in the fact that they are also a Zero dealer. Now I know what you're thinking. Zero, I've never heard of them. Or if you have heard of them, then they are kind of rare motorcycles in the sense that they are battery operated. So here we are. Let's see what these things are all about. Alright, this is going to be the next one we give a shot. This is the FSX. This would be the supermoto trim. So let's go give this a spin. Really, player? Alright. So it wouldn't be a proper sumo ride if I didn't stand on the pegs a little bit. But here we are. Now I am on a the sumo version of the Zero. This is the what is it? Yeah, the FXS. So this would be their dirt bike, road bike. I guess is that the nature of a supermoto? Is a dirt bike that you put street tires on. So yeah, so we're gonna give this one a whirl around the block and sees what we thinks. And while this thing isn't as peppy as the SR, you'd be surprised that once you twist your wrist, you know, once you get on that throttle, that it gives you everything it's got. Like straight away, no hesitation, and that's kind of the draw to the battery's muscle. Look, twinsies! Yeah. Now, when people get a sumo, they get a sumo basically to act the fool on the roads. And while this does feel like a sumo in most regards, it really doesn't kind of give you that, you know, that license to act the idiot. But it does look like one, and I'm pretty sure if you really got good on this thing, you could probably push it around and act the fool. But for the most part, it just feels like a subdued model of the SR in kind of a dirt bike dress. So, I mean, if you're looking at this as an option for riding on the sidewalk and doing woolies, them dank woolies, I don't think this is necessarily going to be for you. But if you want to feel like you're on a dirt bike and go down the road, then by all means, this does look like a sumo, legitimately. So while I'm tempted to take the sidewalk, there's a part of me that says this isn't really what this bike, it's not really in its skill set. I mean, it probably can hoon around, but it just doesn't breathe the same fire that a supermoto does. That's the part I just can't get over. Is like on a supermoto, you know you can do dirt bike stuff and you know you can do all that hood rat stuff, and that's why you get a supermoto, because you're looking to do that on the sidewalk. You know, just ride across the grass, and you know you hop the front end up, and yeah, I'm not entirely sure about this. This feels like if you wanted to be an eco-friendly, I guess it would be, if you wanted to be an eco-friendly hooligan, you just wanted to ride around, maybe, you know, ride to your data entry job, but you wanted to do it in such a way that you looked like a person that would do dank woolies and ride on the sidewalk, and yeah, and all that other business that comes with the sumo riding, but not do any of that. So I'm not really sure that this particular model of Zero really has a place, but essentially that's, you know, my opinion, and that is subjective, and it certainly isn't necessarily an informed opinion. It's just my opinion based on the fact that I know a lot of sumo riders, and I grew up riding dirt bikes, so I kind of have a reasonable understanding of the mindset and mentality of someone that would ride a dirt bike with street tires on it. This thing it looks like it wants to do hooligan stuff, but I don't think it's in its soul. You know what I mean? Because I was thinking, you know, if I was with my sumo friends, they'd all be woollying and riding on the sidewalk, and this bike would be like, yeah, I'm one of the fellas, you guys go ahead and do all that, and then just kind of stay on the road. Alright, well, this kind of got up to 80. Like I said, I don't want to give motorcycle riders after me a bad name, because they went out with a guy with an Icon jack and an Icon variant, and he just went all like Rogan stupid. So now that any time that a guy shows up on a sport bike, that they immediately know that, alright, yeah, this guy's gonna be clowning. and clowning hard. But that's kind of what you do on a supermoto, and this thing just doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't exude the confidence needed to really hoon around on it. I bet you it would wooly though. If you were going slow and you preloaded and you pulled really hard and gassed it, or in this case electric it really hard, I bet you it would wooly. Who knows what kind of balance that would be needed to, or where, you know, the geometry of this bike. I certainly, for one, wouldn't tempt fate in a wooly on a bike that I was not completely comfortable on. Heck, I've been riding my bike for a number of years and I'm still not comfortable enough to wheelie on it. I'm such a sissy. Oh boy. But the one thing that does impress me about these electric motorcycles is the fact that they are legitimately torquey. The one draw to battery power is the fact that it just goes from nothing to everything right from the off. So it's not a matter of pop, it's not really a matter of power, it's more of a matter of practicality. I think there's something to be said about these bikes, and I think there are a place for them. I just think it's just not quite there yet. So we'll see what the future holds for these motorcycles. Well, looks like that's about it. This demo is done. Yeah, it kind of has like the subdued soul of that SR, yep. But it's like wearing a dirt bike dress.
I like that.
Yeah.